Hello, listeners. Hi, my name is Madhavi, and I'm so happy to have you on Upptalk. You have come to the right place if you want to learn about IT and do really cool things with your hands. We are not just another IT company when I say Upptalk. Think of us as your learning partner dedicated to helping you reach your full potential. We have top notch hands on courses to help you build your business, whether you are new to technology or want to move up in your current job. Let's look around this as our first step towards learning.
But for that, we need to do SSL and check also. Basically, for that, we need a certificate. Can you go to the console of PF? Because it is showing not secure in the top. We need to make that secure option. For that, we need a specific. Can I close this license key? We don't need this anymore, that's all. You can close the other tabs. That only we keep Ping Federate and Ping Access. Go to the security here. What we need to do? We need to have a SSL and check. Click on the SSL server. Now we need to already automatically during the installation, we will have one certificate. We need to create a new one. Since we don't have any certificate authority at all, we will create some dummy certificate, self-signed certificate, and create it as a trusted certificate. Let's create a new one here. And common name will be your host name, which is there in the top. The host name is your common name. No, the desktop iPhone, the full one. You need to copy desktop iPhone. Oh, it's already coming up. That's weird. Subject alternative name. You need to choose the SAN name. That is your subject alternative name. That's a DN. Paste the same value. Subject alternative name. Subject alternative name means the common name. It is there. If there is any alternative name to the common name means we can put it here. But why we are putting the same detail? You know, the Google Chrome browser. In 2017, they stopped one kind of a security feasibility. They removed that feature. One kind of a feature is that before 2017 and all, they will accept whatever the common name. It is there in the C and here in the certificate. You won't get the certificate, not secure option. But after 2017, there is some issue with some kind of a certificate authority. What they did, they changed the validation from the CN into the SAN, subject alternative name. Whatever the value you put it in the common name, you need to put the exact same value in the subject alternative name. Common name will be used by your Edge browser, Internet Explorer like that. The subject alternative name, it will be used by your Chrome browser, Safari, this kind of a browser. That's why we are using it. That's why we are using the same detail. I think you need to add it. Can you add? And also United States, you can put US. Because the space won't work, click on Next. Now we can save this one. Now here we are having an existing certificate. We can remove that local host, but for that one, in the second new certificate in the hand side select action. In that select action, no, the second one. Activate default for the runtime node and then activate default for the admin console. We need to enable the subject for both runtime and admin, but we need to enable for default. Default means it will take automatically this certificate. In the browser in the top, that one. Activate default for runtime server. Activate default for runtime plus admin. Both you need to do. That's fine. Because it will get changed. The server will get changed in the top. That is why. Just refresh it, please. Advanced proceed. Now you will have the new certificate in place. Select action. Oh, it's not saved. Can you change it and save it, please? Select action. Activate default for runtime. Activate default for admin also. No. Second one only. No. Second one only. You need to activate for both. Activate default for admin console. The next one. That's all now in the first local host certificate. The first one is select action, deactivate. We don't need the first one. Yes, does it impact anything? No impact because you already changed it. You can deactivate and you can delete that certificate also. We don't need that. Now select action. You can delete it. The first one. No. Just, if it's there, will it harm us? No, nothing. Just, we can leave it. Now what we can do, the select action. The second set of it, we can export it. Export with the private key. Certificate and private key. The second option. You can give some password for your certificate. Why we are exporting? Because we need to put it inside your what we can say. We need to put it inside the PingAccess. That's why we are exporting it. Click on Next. In the left-hand side, Export. Now what we can do? Just double-click on the certificate. Let's install it in your trusted store. This one in a real time. We don't need to do that. Only export it and put it inside the PingAccess. That's enough. Whatever this step, we are doing it now. We don't need to do it in the real time because in a real time, anyways, you will have a certificate authority, certainly. Just double click on that export, download a certificate. One set. We need to install it in the trusted store because it is still showing not secure because this is self-signed certificate. It's not any certificate. CA certificate. It's not a CA certificate. That's why we need to export it and add it in your trusted store. You want me to? Where do you want me to go? We have downloaded that certificate. I think it should be there in the downloads or something. I think it's in the downloads. Just we can install it. We need to install that cert. On PingAccess. No. Just we will need to install it in your mission. Just double click on that certificate which you have exported. Local machine, not the correct user. Click on Next. Now click on Next. Can you give the password which you have given for the PFX? Click on Next. Now here, put it in this place, all certificate rights. The second option in the browse, choose Trusted Root Authority. Click on. That's all. That's enough. Click on Next and then finish it. That's all basically. Now if you can go back to the browser. Now just close the Ping Federate and close the PingAccess also. Now can you log into the Ping Federate? Now it will be secured. See that? Now the not secure option is not coming up. This is how we can able to do this one. Now what we need to do? We need to, whatever the certificate we have uploaded. Sorry, we have exported it. We need to put it inside your Ping Federate. Log into the PingAccess also basically. Now here in this one, what we are trying to do is the first step after installing the PingAccess. We need to go to the settings there in the top. Sorry, the security in the top. What we need to do first, we need to go to the key pass. Key pass in the side means we need to do the same certificate. We can upload it in. Now here put some alias. Maybe it's a PAPF certificate. Put password, the password you have given it. And choose the file. Now save it. That's all. Once you save it, you will have the certificate displayed there. Now read it. We need to assign the HTTP as listener. In the top hand side, there is a edit option. In the bottom hand side, there is a this one. Now here in this one, we can able to assign HTTP as listener. In the bottom, we can able to assign it for your PingAccess admin engine. And we can do it for the agent also, since we are going to use the agent also. What is the STP as listeners? Listener means it's SSL land. Check, we are doing it. That's at the top, not security showing for that purpose. If you save this, now save it, that's all. Now here, and also we need to do one more. We need to put it in your. This is for SC LAN check. Key pairs in ping. Access is for the SL and check your server certificate. That is for your HTTPS communication. And there is one more in the left hand side, certificates. That is for the trusting purpose. That is for your trusted. Let's go back to the certificate again. In the left hand side key pairs for SL and check STP as you are enabling the HTTPS for that purpose. And in this left hand side there is one more component called certificate. That is for your trust between each other. Maybe your application to the PingAccess or maybe Ping Federate to PingAccess like that. Create a first. Let's create a certificate. Add a certificate. We can import that one, which we have already. Choose the file. Can I call it the same thing or should I call it different? We can do the same thing. That's add. Oh, sorry. I think we are uploading the PFX format. We need to upload the normal certificate. Can you go to the Ping Federate once? Let's export the normal certificate also without private key security, the same SSL server certificate. Let's export the normal certificate only without public key. Private key. The second one, select action. Export only certificate without private key. Click on Next Export in the bottom left. That's our basically. Now, where is that? The first one. I think that is the one which you have did. What is the difference between the key pair and the certificate that we just added? Now know. Key pair is with your private key, both public key and private key. With the PX, that is a PFX format, password protected format. When you are putting the key pair, when you are using the SSL certificate to secure your STTPs. Getting my point? For your STTPs, you need to have a key pair with a certificate with private key and all. That is, password protected file we need. But for trusting purpose, you don't need only you need a public key. That's enough. That is why we are using this option. Key pair is for the STPs SL and check that is your PXX format. And then normal certificate for your trusting purposes, trusting between ping to PingAccess or PingAccess to any other application. For that purpose, we are using it. For trusting purpose, you don't need the password protected file, only .clead. Getting my point? Certificate is for trust between PingFed and PingAccess. PingAccess or any other application to PingAccess, whatever it is. We and or you are installing the agent for that. You can also get the certificate from there and you can upload it here also. And that is for this TTP's listener. Listeners, you are seeing it in the screen in the top for that purpose. I think you have used a different word. For certificate, you said trust, and for key pair, you said it was for something else. It is for SL and check. SSL and check for the STTPs or your browsers. Wherever the browsers or any browser, Chrome browser, or you are accessing any kind of a web applications. Getting my point? Now we did this option. The last and final, the main step after installing the PingAccess. We need to go to the settings. We need to establish a communication between PF and then the PingAccess. Oh, we have added the can you go to security. We added that certificate, but you need to create a group, trusted certificate groups. Poof. Now here, add the certificate which is there in the bottom. No, not like that. You need to plus option. You can or you can drag and drop also. You can do. Save it, that's enough. Now, once you enable that, now you are going to establish communication between PF to PA. It will be secured. You don't need to worry about on the STTP. Now it will be STTPs. Now let's go to the certificate, just certificate group 2. It will automatically take it. or else we need to do simultaneously. That is why basically, because once you enable that communication, if you break that, all the application will face issue when you're redirecting it. Maybe, for example, not secure option, it will show in the browser. Getting my point? If the certificate is expired, that's why we need to do simultaneously. But if you are already renew the certificate in the PF, you can upload it in PA like adding the certificate. You don't need to do simultaneously. That is what even Ping. Now you can go back to the Ping. We need to copy one URL and put it here in the system in the top hand side corner. In the left hand side server, you can see that your engine URL, your pfan URL basically, that is your ping. You copy that and you can put it there. This one. No in the middle. The same thing. Only the port number is different because this is engine 9031. Once you copy and paste it, you can get all the details. PingAccess will get automatically all the details. Paste it here. And certificate store, which you have created now only. The third point PF. In the drop down, you can choose the ping. Show advanced settings. There is one host name check will be there. We need to uncheck that one. Skip host name verification, please. Because this is not, it's not .com. It won't approve it. Now can you save it? Now let's see whether it is communicating now or not. In a real time, you don't need to check that box. Skip host name verification. We don't need that. Only for this case, we need that. Now, once you save it, everything will be approved. So, it will establish a communication between PF and PA. Only we need that issuer. That's all. Only that endpoint we need. An issuer came to us from where? It came to us from system protocol. Your engine, URL basically, you are a base of your ping federate action. For all this SO communication, we are using this URL only. If you remember it, in Ping Federate during our Ping Federate training, we were using this endpoint only. Yes, the same thing. We are also using it in the PingAccess also. See, it's done. If you view the metadata, it will have all the details. If you remember that in OIDC, we saw one while known URL. All your authorization endpoint, token, endpoint, everything. It is there in that particular endpoint. You remember that one. For what configuration? If you click on the view metadata, it will have the same exact details. Now let's do one more. We need to connect your Ping Federate admin console to the PA admin console. That is the administration in the next step, because it will automatically take all the client IDs. For that also, we can do that. Click on the administration. Oh no, here itself in the middle. Front. No, not that one. In the system in the bottom. A token provider. In the token provider after runtime, that is administration. Click on that one. Here, what is a host? You can put the host team. Before this one, why we are doing it? We are connecting PingAccess Admin Console to your Ping Federate Admin Console. Whatever the client ID you are creating in the Ping Federate, client ID, client secret and all, it will automatically take it in the PingAccess. You don't need to specify again and again and again. You're getting my point. Whatever you're doing in the Ping Federate, it will automatically go to the PingAccess also. That kind of a communication, we are enabling it here. Getting my point? For that, we need a host team of your Ping Federate. It's there in the top. Just only host team without the HTTPS and all. Only host team without HTTPS. And then paste it there because automatically the port number will be available in the PingAccess itself C9999. It's coming up. Scroll down. Admin username and password. Can you put it? What is the administrator username and password? You can put that one. First secure only and then choose the certificate store in the bottom. And can you expand show advanced fields because we need to skip that host name. Verification check. Skip it and then save it. That's all. That's all. Now we establish a communication between PF to PingAccess Admin Console also. Then we add a for authentication system who is providing the token, that is also Ping Federate. Both of them is done. This is how we can able to complete the PingAccess installation, enable the trusted store of the certificate. Then we have established communication between PF to PingAccess. Clear on this one. What about this resource server? No, that's not required. Either administration or OAuth resource server. Either administration. You are giving the access by this one by using your admin credentials. Or you can create one client ID client secret based on the client ID client secret. Also you can do that. That is your OAuth resource server. But this is much better. Perfect. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@therightuptalk.com.